I've always wondered how to repair these radios. I have several like this. Most of them don't work. GM put these in a lot of cars in the very early 90s. They were really an expensive option, so a lot of them don't exist anymore. This one works. This one works. It's a little glitchy, but it works. Overall, it's out of a Trans Am. I got it this way from the junkyard. The car was wrecked, but it still had this in it, so I took it. But what I wonder is, does anybody out there know how to repair the CD module? This is the style CD module it has. I believe it's made by Techniques. This is what the original ones look like. They use these up until like 90. I've seen some later radios look like that, have this module, which ended up in a lot of the theft lock radios, just like this one. These are a bit more reliable. You can generally find these fixable or still working, much like the one in my 95 Century. It has this style module, and it works just fine. Now, these old ones, usually what I've seen them do is, when you first turn the radio on, it'll take the CD in and it'll try to spin it up, but it won't do anything with it. Then it won't eject it until you turn the radio off and then turn it back on. And if the radio's on for more than a few seconds, it'll just click, 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 and it won't do anything. So what I'm asking is, does anybody out there know how to repair these? I mean, most of these are pushing 20 years old now. And there's a lot of little capacitors all over the board and stuff. Those could go bad. The chips could go bad. The printed circuit boards could go bad from being in the cars. The hot and cold, that could do it. Possibly these transistors here. I've never been able to figure out how to fix these. I know how to fix these. I've learned how to fix these. I found information on these before when these quit working. That's how I got this one working. This one working. A couple more up there. Some more down there, but you can't really see them. One way over here. Can't see it, too dark. I want to know how to fix these. There aren't many of them left. This one looks like it got wet. I suspect that's why this one doesn't work. The rest of it is right here. It's just apart right now because I'm trying to figure it out. It's not in as good a shape as this one. This came out of a... what did I get this out of? I think I got it out of a Pontiac Transport. Yeah, I think that's what Pontiac called those. It's not in as good a shape. Like, the volume knob on everything on this one works. The volume knob doesn't work on this one anymore, but I found a way to modify it that nobody uses balance, so the balance knob back and forth is actually the volume knob on this faceplate. This one's completely original. It works, but it's a little glitchy once in a while. Sometimes it doesn't like to take the CD in all the way, but that's the only problem it really has. Oop. But if anybody out there knows how to fix this module, or has advice on fixing this module, that would be fantastic. I'd love to know how to fix it. They're not much left of these. Most of them are gone, and there weren't a lot to begin with, so they're kind of a dying breed of radio. I just think the factory looks so much better over newer aftermarket radios. Aftermarket radios they always look so gaudy in the car. No matter which way you look at it, no matter how much money you spend on the radio, it doesn't look like it belongs. These always look like they belong. They were designed for the car. And GM radios don't have bad amplifiers in them, so they always sound pretty good. This one just, all this one does is sits here. It's run by this power supply. It's plugged in through this wire here to my computer. The switch here, switch the AM/FM. Nothing special. Nothing special. It plays through those speakers. Both just cheap stereo speakers, which plays the audio from my G5. The other speakers right there. But that's about it. If anybody out there has advice on how to fix, feel free to contact me through YouTube. I get it by email. I'd really like to know how